Welcome back to the Blackout Tea channel. I am here today to discuss this tea that Tasha K has been involved in with R. Kelly. Guys, please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notification bells so that you guys are updated each and every time I do bring videos. So, it looks like there has been an ex-prisoner officer that's suspected of leaking information on R. Kelly's jail communications to the blogger Tasha K, recorded down in federal records are showing. So obviously R. Kelly or someone in his camp has tipped them off that Tasha K knows just way too much that she should, and this should be reason for mistrial is what it's actually leading up to, guys. All right, so let's get into this. First of all, if R. Kelly gets a mistrial, honey, it's all due to you, Tasha K. Okay, it's all due to you smelling too much of the roses and drinking and spilling too much of the wine, boo. Okay, so R. Kelly superstar had been locked up at the Chicago's federal jail for about 4 months when a popular YouTube personality touted inside scoop on the singer's relationship with two girls that were still living at his Trump high-rise, guys. Okay, so it appears that they were wanting to actually, R. Kelly, I should say, were wanting to keep the women, you know, near him. So there was $1,500 in cash that was sent over to help pay some of the bills for two of the young ladies involved in this. Well, Tasha K back in November of 2019 had actually reported on this information. Okay, so that is the actual footage that they've been asked to go back. The court's been asked to go back to review because they are simply saying that the information obviously had to be leaked. I think by the time, you know, R. Kelly hears some of this information, he's saying to himself, like, these are conversations I'm having with individuals on the phone. How in the world is she getting a hold of that? So, you know that the Savage girl, she was kind of mad because she was actually kept off of that visitors list. This was another issue that how in the hell would anybody know about unless they were getting information physically from someone that was able to access Kelly's information while he was in there. So, you know, when Tasha reported that she was actually, you know, having a tizzy fit because she was not on the record as far as coming and being a visitor to him, and she was just not going to have that. So again, this is something else that railed pretty much Tasha in. So we all remember when Tasha actually made that statement, like, you know, yeah, there's a phone tap somewhere. First of all, she should have never said that, okay? Because right there, you're saying that somebody's actually physically stealing information, okay? And when she made that known, that pretty much gave R. Kelly's team an angle to go directly at her as a source of having phone lines tapped. The thing is, in this whole situation, and then when she stated that I do, you know, I have the plug, and I'm not going to tell you where I got the information from, but just listen to the damn information, okay? So she actually pretty much stated that she did have a plug, but she wasn't going to give up that person. Okay, one, I understand this is her livelihood, but also I think that she has to be careful about how she goes about giving out information concerning the case, because people are going to actually physically look at where the information is coming from. Okay, so I don't actually think that the person that's involved, the person that gave Tasha, the CIA agent, I don't think that she actually thought that Tasha was going to put it all out there like she did. Because this person has since retired, and this person is now receiving a severance package. And if Tasha K is going to bring ammunition to her life, then she's definitely going to have to bring ammunition to Tasha K life. The thing is here, though, okay, R. Kelly was acquitted in 2008, and honey, he's possibly looking at a mistrial in 2021, okay? If Tasha paid for information, then Tasha K can be held reliable, and she can get in trouble for that, because that is illegal, okay? It's illegal first, yeah, for the CIA officer to give out the information. And I'm actually looking at this case now for a couple of days. And if we all noticing one thing, it's that the CIA officer has not been charged with anything. They've not been arrested. They haven't actually had anything to actually happen to them. So that's now leading myself and probably several others of you to believe that this person must be doing some talking. Okay, there's some talking, there's some production on their end, because I'm gonna tell you right now, the feds ain't taking no L. Okay, the feds involved in this R. Kelly case and Tasha K, the feds ain't taking no L, boo. They ain't laying down and taking no L's. Okay, now if this become a mistrial, they might even try to go back and dig up additional information that's going to help them possibly try to bring back another trial. But they ain't into taking no L's. And if they got to take L's on Tasha K having a big ass mouth, trust me, Tasha K gonna have problems and issues with the feds as well. Okay, this man's records have been accessed over 150 damn times, and stolen information is what Tasha actually received, because in fact it was something that was stolen. They had no right to be going into his calls and pulling up his recordings the way that they did. Now, from what I've heard around the YouTube streets, they have seized her computer. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if they haven't even seized telephone records, and they're pulling up old text messages as well. So if this individual was sending information via any of these, then this is probably going to be something that's going to be hands down, because I believe that R. Kelly's team is definitely going to request a mistrial, and they may just be granted it. This is not something that's little, like this is huge. Okay, Tasha K, you over here spilling wine. R. Kelly about to be sipping more it again, boo, and smoking on them good cigars, girl. At this point, she's trying to sort of, switch up the narrative, because she knows that her mouth has gotten her into trouble. So now she's going to actually try to backtrack on some of this stuff. And lo and behold, Tasha, you still even try to interview another R. Kelly supporter who actually worked for him. And I just think at this point, you just need to dumb it down on everything with him right now and leave this shit alone, because they wiretapped his conversations with even federal agents, facts along with this place, like he lived in the Trump Tower. Like, girl, this is huge. This is definitely drawing right now a straight line to a mistrial. And so I think that R. Kelly may be getting just that. His team is definitely going to fight for it. Let me tell you, I think, girl, y'all see how jazzy he went into court the other day, girl, when he told the judge, to look up the blogger Tasha K, girl. Girl, my question is, was his lawyer client privilege, has that been compromised as well? I kind of think, because this is a so high profile trial that you are most likely going to have Every damn body talking about shit that they shouldn't. And at this point, honey, R. Kelly is saying like, I believe I can fly. Y'all know. Tasha, this is right here, girl. This is some shit. Okay, this is some shit you gotta just come on and try to get your ass up out of, and you need to get up out of this shit real quick. And whatever else information that you may have, if you are getting it from an additional person, now that your person has retired, leave that shit alone right now. Either wait for the trial to be over and completed, but you gotta stop acting badass, bully ass, and bringing up shit and saying shit that you have no right saying, that's leading these people to know how you getting this information. You're saying that this is your livelihood, this is how you make your money. Well, girl, if you ain't keeping the damn people safe, there ain't gonna be no damn money for you to make, because it ain't gonna be no information for you to get. These people can't keep coming out here giving you information, and then when they dish it to you, girl, you dishing everything, including that there is a tap. Just saying that one word, tap. Girl, the people been all over your ass. R. Kelly team been all over your ass the minute you mention goddamn tap. First of all, they was looking at you like, how this bitch know all this shit? How does bitch know all this shit? Like, R. Kelly, are these things that you've talked about? Are these things you said? And then you got R. Kelly over here like, shit, I've been on the phone. I was just having a regular conversation with my peoples on the phone. But this bitch mentions tap, T-A-P. Girl, that one word got you in trouble, Tasha K. Alright, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Please remember, like, share the videos. Subscribe, turn on those post notification bells. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple of seconds. Click that subscribe button. Click it. Click. Thank you. As usual, guys, thank you for stopping by the Blackout Tea channel. And I will definitely see you guys back here soon. Thanks for watching.